Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? Today we're going to talk about something that I've been trying to implement into my life to make it more minimalistic, more streamlined, more simplified, easier on myself. And to be completely honest, I'm totally failing at this. And one of the reasons I'm failing at this is because of backpacks. I mean, seriously, look at all these bags in here. You can't even see them all. There's like a bag, and then bags, and they're on hooks, and then there's bags, and then there's bags on these shelves here, and then there's more bags down here. And that doesn't even count my GR136 mission attaché, because that's downstairs. That's my EDC. I got bags I've given to friends to borrow. I've got bags that I've gifted to people recently because I have so many bags. And that's where things like the Level 8 Electronics Organizer Kit come into place. Because I use so many backpacks, I've been using organizer pouches for quite some time, but I ended up having all of these like extremely heavy, extremely unuseful pouches. Now I've pretty much gotten it down to 2 or 3 depending upon what I need. Now this bag is the Electronics Organizer Pouch, although I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually use this to organize electronics because I found a much better use for it for me. Now that's my personal preference. Yours might be different. You might love this as an electronic organizer pouch. But before we get into that, let's go over a few specs of this here pouch. We are looking at the Level 8 double layer electronic organizer bag. This is the 10.5-inch version. It also comes in an 11-inch version. The 10.5-inch version comes in at 12 by 2 by 9 inches. It's made from a water-resistant nylon shell. It comes in at 14.1 ounces. It's called 10.5 inches because it's meant to fit a 10.5-inch tablet. But here we can see an 11 3/4 inch iPad actually fits really well in here. And my Acer tablet, which is just under 12 inches, actually fits pretty good as well. Now the Acer is a tiny bit snug, but it really fits in and out with pretty much no hassle at all. But I pretty much don't use a tablet in this, and that's because I've never been a tablet person, and now with pretty much cell phones doing everything a tablet does, just more accessible, I find tablets to just be kind of cumbersome. I do use that iPad for work. I use it to fly my old DJI Phantom 3 Pro drone because flying the drone on the tiny screen on my cell phone when I had like an iPhone 5, that sucked, so I got the iPad for that. Now with the Mavic Pro, I just use my cell phone because with the iPhone X, it's a much bigger screen, it's much easier to fly, so I never really use a tablet, but I still use the tablet organizer pouch. But we're gonna get into how I actually utilize this entire pouch here. So let's get into it. To start, we have an outside zipper pocket that I currently don't have anything in, but a cell phone fits in there very, very easily. And on the back, the bag has this nice kind of nylon handle, if you will, that really gives you a good grip, so you don't really have to worry about dropping it if you're not using this inside a bag. It's called the double layer because we have 2 pouches. Inside our front pouch here, I don't have too much right now. It actually has another pocket that is pretty much explicitly for a cell phone. If we take our phone out of the front, we can see that, again, an iPhone 10X, 10, whatever you want to call it, fits in here with the case, thin case, pretty nicely. No issues at all. It's in there secure. Don't have to worry about that. We have a second mesh zipper pocket on the back where I currently have some tissues because it's winter and you need to keep those things readily available. And also you can see we have a slit pocket along the back here where I like to keep one of my many notebooks. On the front half, we actually have another zipper pocket where right now I kind of just keep a Leatherman. You never know when you need a tool, a multi-tool. There's a blade, there's pliers, there's scissors, there's a saw, there's a ruler, pretty much everything you need. That's why it's called a multi-tool. I also have a couple of pens and pencils with plenty of additional slots and just a simple thumb drive stashed into one of these other pockets because you never know when you need to transfer data. Now I do also keep my Anker battery bank in that front pouch, but it's not in there today because I took it out the other day for a trip into the city. I forgot to put it back in because I have some stuff in the back side of this bag, which is why I love this bag. So I was able to modularize my carry, and I could take out the things that I don't want to take with me into the city and keep the things I want And that's why I really like having some good organizer bags instead of all the heavy junk that I had. So let's get into the back side. Now the back pocket is more of your business organization. This is the padded tablet sleeve, but the things I keep in here are bills and paperwork. Yes, we are on the cusp of 2020 and I still have to carry paper bills. Yes, there are bills in here that I have to fill out with a check, put a stamp on an envelope, fill out said envelope, drive to a mailbox, drop that in the mailbox, and then a postman carries it, delivers it, that whole thing. Yeah, I still have to do several paper bills every single month, so I keep those with me. And the tablet pocket is perfect to keep all those bills in because it perfectly fits an envelope. Yes, it's a little bit larger than the size of a regular envelope, so all of those bills, they fit in there perfect. And they're completely organized, and I don't have to worry about them like flopping around my backpack. I used to just kind of cram them in with my laptop in the back of a bag, and that just didn't work very well because then they get crumpled and then they get pushed to the bottom and you lose them, so that sucked. This thing is absolutely perfect for that. And I also keep things like my checkbook to mail said bills, some photos of baby Hazel because I love to look at photos of my beautiful daughter. I have another little notebook just in case I need to take this out. It's pocket size. And you can see from the front half, I just have some of my JGM business cards in here, but there's also, slots for credit cards or whatnot in a larger slot here. I have 2 more pens, and now this is what I actually use. You can see this little orange tab here. This is the pocket that I actually normally keep my business cards in because it fits them perfectly, but I just stuck a few of them in the credit card sleeve so you can get an idea of how they work. Now this thing folds up nicely, and this is perfect because, again, I use so many different backpacks. I'll use a backpack for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, maybe a month or 2, but I change out backpacks a lot. And something like this that I can keep all of more or less my paperwork in is perfect because, an example, I can change my bag at will. And when I go into the city and I want to bring my backpack, but I don't want to carry my checkbook and my bills, I can take this right out of my bag and everything else is still in my backpack. So that's why I like to use different modular systems, and this is just, it might work perfect for you for a tech kit, but for me it is just like the perfect paperwork organizer bag. I have everything I need in here. I honestly think that I'm gonna keep my battery bank out of here. I have another little pouch from a different company that I actually tossed that in to take into the city, and it fits in there perfectly, and it keeps that whole modular system. Now, if I wanna use a smaller bag, like if I wanna use a Metro Monger from GR136, and I don't wanna take paperwork and I just need my battery bank and like my camera kit, I can grab that pouch out of there that's already in whatever other backpack I might possibly be using at the time, throw it in the GR136 Metro Monger and go. And I don't have to take my paperwork with me. Or inversely, when I went into the city and I was using my mission attaché, I didn't want to take my checkbook and my bills with me into the city because I didn't need those there and I didn't want to risk potentially losing, checking information. I took this out, left it at home, and I was fine. The Level 8 Tech Organizer is actually the perfect paperwork organizer for me. So it's pretty much the exact opposite of what Level 8 intended this for. And again, for you, this might work out perfect for a tech bag. I have a very small little pouch that pretty much carries my MacBook Pro charger, the dongle I need, my external hard drive, a couple extra USB jump drives, and probably like an extra iPhone cable, because you never know if you need to attach your phone to your computer. I can also charge my phone from my computer. So if I have my computer, I don't necessarily need a battery bank. So I have everything I need in there because Magic Mice, they die constantly. So I don't really ever carry a mouse with me unless I know I'm gonna need it, in which case I would throw the mouse in here. So I have a separate tech pouch because I also took that out of my bag when I went to the city. I didn't need my computer or my computer charger, my hard drive, or my paperwork. So I took those things out of my backpack, put the things I needed in there, like some diaper bag materials for my daughter, and then I was perfect. I was good to go. I can easily pull things out, put things in, change backpacks at will, because things like the Level 8 Technical Organizer Pouch just make my life so much easier. So yeah, I'm not using it for its intended purpose, but I absolutely love this pouch. I'm gonna continue to use this. I'm so stoked that Level 8 sent me this out to test out and check out and do a review on, because I'm in love with this thing. This is great. It's thin enough that it's not gonna take up all of the real estate in my bag. I can spread things out with all the different organization in there, so I can get it as flat as possible. And yeah, it's great. I can grab it and just use it on its own if I need to. If I need to grab this from my backpack and carry it to another backpack, or if I'm getting this out of my bag at work because I gotta write a check and I wanna run on my lunch break and mail it, I can just grab it, go. I really, really like this. It's super convenient. It's super useful. It looks good. It feels good in the hand. It's well built. The construction, like, it feels good. The zippers, they're smooth. Like, even going around those corners, completely fine. The webbing is nice, well sewn. It's well put together. I love it. Just a little embossed logo here. It's very, very minimalistic. I love it. There's no flashy logos on it. It's just this little embossed thing. And it's great. It's streamlined, and it works out perfect for my needs. So if you're looking at one of these, they're on sale now for like 17 bucks. It's coming up on Thanksgiving, so Black Friday is right around the corner. But normally it's only, I think it was like $29.99 for this. So even at $29.99, it's a really good price point, because you can get crazy expensive with bags that don't have nearly this organization to it. I mean, this thing is just great. Even the interior construction, it has a padded tablet sleeve if you use a tablet. I mean, it even has the little side so it doesn't drop all the way down. And an extra caveat, I don't know if this is what it's intended for, but these little loops here, if you're at your office or any exterior workspace and you want to have quick access to things inside your pouch, simply use a carabiner, a hero hook, or really any hook that's around, hang it up by the strap, in easy access. So yes, if you are looking at the Level 8 Technical Organizer Pouch, I'm giving it a thumbs up, the stamp of approval. I really like this thing. It's helping me streamline my whole multiple bag usage thing. It's great. So I'm stoked with it. I'm going to continue to use it. If you want one, there's a link down below so you can go ahead and grab yours. There's also another link to Level 8's website so you can get more information on the company, more of their offerings, anything else you choose. The Level 8 Atlas is one of the best business style laptop bags I have ever used. I love the laptop sleeve in that bag. You can check that out right up here. But if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night.